Hello my fellow viewers, my name is Jake, and today we're going to be talking about Microsoft in general with their new upcoming release of the Xbox One here on November 22nd. We are now just 29 days away, it's pretty close. First little background, this is going to be my first video. My name is Jake. I am super obsessed with superheroes, as you can see. My favorite is Spider-Man. I am a gamer. The one game that I'll play all year round is Call of Duty, obviously, like a lot of people. This year, more than ever, it's kind of like, I don't know, like everybody's saying, oh, it's Call of Duty with a dog, but I don't know, I mean, Infinity Ward, in my personal opinion, has always been the best multiplayer company of Call of Duty. And there's this new extinction mode that we really don't know too much about that's gonna possibly be like the zombies mode, and if it's just as good, or if not better than the zombies mode or similar, I think it'll become the dominant Call of Duty. However, Call of Duty may be in trouble this year with Titanfall coming out, being the former CEO and people that worked on Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 were let go and formed Respawn Entertainment, and they haven't said anything. They said we're not trying to go up against Call of Duty, but they're releasing it in March 11th was the official announced date, March 11th, which is right around when people start getting tired of the current Call of Duty, so I think it's going to be kind of interesting to see how that turns out. And I know people are always, oh, it's the COD killer, and you know what, it actually might be. I don't want it to be, because I'm I love Call of Duty. I'm a dear Call of Duty fan, even though it has been getting old. I still love Call of Duty and want it to be good. And I don't want it to kill COD, but it may just be the dominant for FPS in the next few years. As for the whole timed exclusive thing on that, we'll have another separate video on Titanfall. But right now, I want to get on the Xbox One. There's been rumors lately about the DRM policy coming back, and while I think that is possible, I don't think necessarily they'll do it without the 100% consent, because people are so against it the first time, so they took it away, so why would they just go and put it back up there? So I don't think that's going to be the case, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Yeah, but even if it does come back, it really, a lot of the things it was doing was helping us, and people really just didn't realize that because people aren't used to change, and I totally get that. I don't like change either, but you get used to it. Also, the whole backwards compatibility thing, I think people are obviously overreacting on that. It was also a huge problem with people when they made the 360 and PS3, but people got over it. Like, seriously, it wasn't that big a deal. Another thing is that just the technology in this thing. People are like, oh, PS4, Sony is winning right now, period. It sucks, but that's what's going on. And don't get me wrong, I love PlayStation. I grew up on PlayStation. Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, all those games, they were my childhood. Tomb Raider. But yeah, so I love PlayStation. But I think Xbox One is the superior console, honestly, because of the technology in it. The media stuff, yeah, I know that's not what's important. It is not. The games are what's important. Being a gaming console, which it is, but they really haven't emphasized it because, I mean, marketing and Microsoft is just terrible, flat out. They suck at marketing. They're not good at it. They need to fix that. But all these little media things that they're putting into it, the whole instant switching, the go to TV, those little things, when you're in Call of Duty, say you're looking for a match, sometimes it takes a while. You can go play Rise or whatever, it'll instantly pull up that, and then it'll have a notification saying, hey, your match is ready, and then you instantly go back to Call of Duty. Little tiny things like that the PS4 is not doing. People think it is, but it's not going to do stuff like that. Little tiny things like that, when people get it in their hands, they're going to be like, holy crap, how did I ever live without this? So that's one of the main things that's really exciting me about the Xbox One. And at first I didn't like the whole download the disc to the hard drive and you don't need to use your disc anymore, because I like collecting a library. And you can still do that, which I will be doing. But that right there is why the instant switching from game to game, such as that I just mentioned, is possible, which is just insane. I still feel like I'm not even going to believe it until I see it, and when I do, it's going to blow me away. The price tag, $500, $100 more than PS4. It sucks. It really does. But there's a lot of extra stuff you're getting when you get the Xbox One. Like I said, all the media features, the HDMI in, the PS4 is not going to have one of those. The Kinect, obviously, is affecting the price range, and a lot of people aren't a fan of the Kinect, and I really am not either. I've never been huge on the current Kinect. I don't use it at all. I used it once to play that Star Wars game because my dad got it, and I'm not a big fan of it. But the voice and the hand gestures, that's going to be a big thing for me, honestly. That's what I'm excited for. I'm actually excited for the Kinect because I want to see what that stuff is. I want to see what it can do. I want to see that. I think it has a lot of potential, and we're going to have to see where that goes. This year, people are kind of disappointed with the launch lineups, and I honestly think launch lineups are never really good. There's never any, like, wow, that was an amazing game. Like, sure, the original Xbox had Halo, stuff like that. Those were good, but, still, launch lineups are never the best. And Xbox One has a pretty decent lineup. It has some of these ones that are going to be on current gen, like Call of Duty goes, Assassin's Creed 4, which, if you didn't know, is my most anticipated game of the 2013, Assassin's Creed 4. I am so excited for that. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Rise, which looks really good. I love the whole Roman era. I can't believe we're going to get to go back there. I think that's going to be awesome. And it's on Crytek, so you know it's going to be beautiful. Killer Instinct, which is free to play. A lot of people are super psyched that they're bringing that back and that they're making it free to play. That's just even more insane. And then there's, of course, Dead Rising 3, which is also, for a lot of people, is really exciting. I'm kind of iffy about it. I didn't like the first ones. Not because they were bad, it's just I didn't like the playstyle. And with the E3 trailer specifically, it looked like they were taking a more serious approach to zombies, which is something I'm really into. Walking Dead's my favorite TV show. But then I saw another gameplay that looked kind of silly. So I'm wondering if it turns out you can take it seriously or you can do silly stuff, then I'm gonna be all for it. But it looks just too much like Raising Hell and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, those games can be fun, like GTA 5, but I'm not as big on those games as a lot of people are. So yeah, it's a pretty decent launch lineup. I think it's superior to the PS4 launch lineup. I mean, Killzone does look cool, but I've never been, it just looks good. I've never been super into Killzone. The only one for PS4 that I'm really excited for is Infamous Second Son, but that's not a launch title. Now, I will be getting the PS4, but not at launch. It'll be later on down the road. Also upsetting that Watch Dogs got delayed. I know everybody's heard about that, and I'm just repeating the obvious, but it sucks that got delayed because I was interested and really excited for it at one point, but then it just came to, like, I want to see what's gonna happen. I gotta wait for it to come out and see what's gonna happen. Later on in the year, Destiny, that's gonna be awesome. And then Titanfall, obviously, is the big, like, what if, like, holy crap for everybody. It's just got so many things going on. So we got a pretty exciting year, I think, for Xbox. And I think next year's E3, 2014's E3, is just going to be insane when we've had the hardware for a year, fixed all the problems, hopefully, if there are any, which I'm hoping there's not, like Red Ring of Death, stuff like that. I'm pretty confident there won't be. But once we've had everything for a year, all that kind of stuff, I think it's going to be really exciting to see where that's going to go. So I think next year's E3 is just going to be insane. There's going to be so much crap going out. And one game that I am very, very excited for, doesn't have a release date yet, unfortunately. I'm really, like, waiting on my toes to see when that's going to happen, is The Evil Within. The same guy who made Resident Evil 4 worked on it. Resident Evil 4 was the first big game for me. It literally changed my life. It turned me into the hardcore gamer that I am today. It just had everything I wanted. At the time, it was a little scarier to me, but now that overall, it really wasn't that scary of a game. Just kind of like jump scares. But it was the last really good survival horror I think we've had. ammo was scarce, and it took me a long time to beat. It took me like 3 weeks, and then I played all the mercenaries, all the challenge maps, all that stuff. I unlocked everything in the game, and I filled up all 22 save slots with the full pro game, like just beaten. I can't even tell you, even to this day, I've repurchased the game like 4 or 5, 6 times. I had it on the GameCube, I had it on the PS2, I had it on the Wii, and I have it on my PS3 and my 360, and I cannot tell you how many hours I've sunk into that game. It is in my top 10 games of all time. That's how much I love that game. And so the same guy who made that is making this, and you can see it in the trailers. You can see how similar it is to Resident Evil 4, but at the same time, other than some of the parts, it's like some of the parts you're fighting the zombies or monsters or whatever they are, but a lot of the times you're running and hiding, which you didn't do in Resident Evil 4. You didn't hide, you confronted the enemy, tried to kill the enemy, but in this one, you're kind of scared. So, I'll have another video for that later. Sorry to go off on a rant about that, but I'm pretty excited for it. So, Xbox One. I am super psyched for it. I'm getting it day one. I'm officially paying off the $196 I have left on my pre-order tomorrow, and I want to get Dead Rising also, but my first 3 games that I'm guaranteed going to get launch day is Ghosts, AC4, and Rise, and I'm trying to wait. I'm trying really hard to wait until the Xbox One comes out to play Ghosts and AC4. I know you can get them at a lot of retailers and then trade it in for the next-gen version when it comes out, but it's only like 15 or so days, so I'm trying really hard to wait. Super excited. Hope we get some more gameplay previews and stuff like that. But yeah, Xbox One. Super excited. That's all I have for today, or tonight, really. It's pretty late. I got this idea to make this video pretty late. But let me know your guys' thoughts. Are you excited for the Xbox One? A lot of people aren't, but are you interested to see where it goes? Even if you are a PS4 fanboy, which is totally cool with me. Like I said, I grew up on PlayStation. I love PlayStation. I love all sorts of fanboys. The point is that we're all gamers, and we like to play games. So even if you are a PS4 fanboy, let me know. Are you excited to see where the Xbox One goes? Are you excited to have the big competition of Xbox and PlayStation again? Just let me know. And I will see you guys tomorrow when I make another video. Peace.